Hello, this is the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How we feeling? Sorry, I'm a little tired.
Why'd you start it like that?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
after that
like
intro.
I'm not gonna hold you. Before I press record, I was that All Star tag was actually like I was falling asleep in my chair, um, while playing video games. So I'm just like, yeah, that shit was like really killing me. So I am not awake yet.
Let's lock in, baby. It's the War Report. Feel me?
Them niggas dead. Them niggas getting cooked. You see,
The war's still on, man.
yeah, the war's still on. Niggas running from the smoke. Niggas running from the strokes too.
Deesh.
I thought, niggas said we. I think I tweeted it a while ago. Excuse me. You see?
You gotta
I'm
wake up,
dying.
dog. You
I'm
gotta wake
dying.
up. Let's
Dog,
wake it up.
That All Star tag was so fucking boring.
It wasn't
Um,
even. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was pointless. But I mean, not even pointless because it gave us the angle afterwards. But it wasn't a bad All Star
shit.
tag.
I might say even the ending angle was pointless because why are you doing all this shit and then you gonna write off Kenny Omega or you make it seem like you're gonna do the Hangman Omega like reunion and then you just wrote off Kenny Omega. Like this could have been anybody else in the fucking spot. Like honestly, the fucking it could have been Jay Briscoe in the spot instead of Kenny Omega.
You mean Mark Briscoe?
Yeah, if Kenny was gonna get written off anyway. Because what was the point of him doing this tag if he was just gonna get written off?
I mean, it depends on how long he's getting written off for. If it's a week or two.
The way that to be beating this nigga ass and he just gone for a week. Jesus Christ. Well, that's AEW for you. It don't fucking matter. But how we feeling this week, fellas? What's the word?
Yo, if you had the money and resources that Kai Cenat has, you had a stream going on, who would be your first guest? If you can just pick anybody off the rip.
Uh,
This is Twitch,
see.
so TOS does count here. So
Oh,
can't just be out here just invite anybody on.
I mean, I can invite anybody on as long as they not violating TOS. Um, shit. Top five people I would love to talk to. Um, I'm gonna start off crazy, but I genuinely would like to talk to this person. Uh, Starting off strong with Kira Noir. That is somebody I would like to really speak to. I
That's
think she's
crazy.
cool. Um,
What about her is cool? I want to hear this before you go any further.
I think that you hold on before I start. You know that nigga Vontae Yaps that's on TikTok that be talking about porn stars like they basketball players.
Yeah, I never really watched his content, but I'm aware of who you're talking about.
His content's hilarious, but I'm about to talk to her, talk about her in that sort of manner. Um,
Giving stats
not even that. I just think that right now she's probably one of the most prominent black performers in the league.
in the league.
Um, Probably one of the, probably the most famous black women in the league. I also think that the type of content that she does, like it is kind of out there. Like not a lot of other black black creators are working at the level that she's working on in terms of the kind of content, the category, all that sort of stuff. Um Also she likes other things, so I think that's really cool. What is it? Brazzers has a podcast, which is like kind of boring, but she's never been on it. So I'm just like, I kind of want to hear what she has to say. I
Bro, are
think
you
she's cool.
listening to the Brazzers podcast?
Sometimes I want to hear what Angela White got to say. You feel me? Um,
That's funny.
Honestly, what is it? I forgot how it came up on my feed, but I was just like, oh, because they just launched. I think they launched like I think it was like an Instagram page, and then they tag somebody that I follow, and then I was just like, they got a podcast. Fuck it. I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts, so I was just like, we'll see what we throw
He's,
into the
he's,
bank real
he's on
quick.
the Brazzers. He's at Brazzers. Hold on. Let me, let me lock in real quick. You know what
I'm not.
though?
I'm not
I'm
gonna.
I'm I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I feel like a lot of women who are kind of in that lifestyle are very personable people and actually are pretty interesting to hear from. I will say that. Like I remember when I would like watch speaking of content that like he would do a stream for like Tiana Trump. She actually seems like a cool girl that I would actually want to talk to like in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, but not her.
Not her.
I think she's an
I would talk to
airhead.
her.
But
She seems kind of fun.
yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff like that, so it's kind of just whatever. Also, the Brazzers podcast is not even really that good. It's kind of like the tip. Like honestly, what is it? Because I was talking to Mark and Justin about this. I was just like, honestly, like every episode they kind of just go through the same like questions, and it's like the same questions that like you know Joe Smo would act like a porn star. It's just like, oh, how's dating? Or what's the craziest thing? Or are you like this in real life? And it's just like, after a certain point, I was just like, all right, we on episode 7 still asking these questions. We're getting reoccurring guests and we're asking the same questions. All right, man. Like,
We need a Nardwuar porn.
you feel me? Like, what's the word? Like, what you watching? Like, what is your what's your thoughts on the political whatever the fuck Jada Smith said that one time? Um, but yeah, no. And then I remember I was talking to him about it. I was just like, honestly, this shit's really boring. And then I forget who said it. I think it might have been Justin. But he was just like, I think you're giving these four stars a little more credit than you think. That they might be interesting people, but they're really not. But they got a couple decent episodes. Also, it's not like a reoccurring thing. I think they fell off right now. Like they're just not doing it anymore. So it's whatever.
Mm,
But at the top, Kira Noir, more serious answers. Um, there is an artist. His name is Sean Leonardo, I believe. Um, yes, and he does wrestling matches. And I just want to ask a little bit about that. I think that's cool. Um, there might be a language barrier, but Nobu Uematsu, the guy that does the Final Fantasy soundtracks, I like those shits a lot. I think those are really cool. Also a language barrier. Um, it'd probably be a lot of like game dudes, but what is it? The guy that did Katamari, the game with like the rolling ball and you just like collect stuff.
yeah.
He used to be like he used to design parks like for children. And then he was just
Hmm.
like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make a video game. I wanna, nigga, nigga, how we get here?" Um, so I would love to talk. I would love to talk to him about that. Nardwar. I would love to. You mentioned him. I would love to talk to Nardwar. I would, just flip it in reverse. Like, how the fuck did you do this? Um,
You know, yap your ear out, dog.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like artists that I would really like to talk to because they do like really good interviews. But I'm blanking right now. Um. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, so like fuck it. Yeah, I can't really what is it? Yeah, there's not like a lot of like rap artists that I would like or like any
Give me
artists that I would like to speak to right now, so like no.
give me a wrestler.
Wrestler, shit, I wanted Roxanne Perez for the NXT on the NXT side. I would love to talk to Roxanne Perez
Like on a stream though.
on a stream. Yeah, fuck it.
In a stream environment.
Yeah,
Not like a
fuck it.
podcast.
Yeah.
Roxanne?
Yeah. I mean, it don't matter. I get to talk to her, right? It don't matter.
But it's two different environments. It's a stream and then it's like an interview.
I mean, I honestly I would prefer a stream than an interview. I don't really have to come up with stupid questions. Um, Not that we come up with bad questions, but just that brainstorming session when you're trying to come up with questions. I hate those, or I hate that, but it always comes together. Um, yeah, Roxanne, Trick Williams.
I was thinking Trick. Trick would be a fun stream stream guy.
Uh, Javon for the young nigga factor. I feel like he might violate TOS. Um, yeah, he a TOS violator. Um, I think Senna would be cool, interacting with like other streamers and shit. Um, but yeah, no,
I
keep
need
it small like
Senna to
that.
hit my line. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Um, and just to circle back, because I know she's like retired and she changed, she kind of like shift the type of content she does. Sasha Grey, I know she does music now and she's in Cyberpunk. What is it, 2077? I think her music is either in it or she's like one of the radio like host in it.
Just music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be really cool. Speaking of radio hosts and shit like that, the creative director or script writers that do the GTA radio uh stuff, I would love to talk to them because I think those shits are hilarious.
We need them to
Um,
do like a drop, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, just like random stuff. I don't like basically I would really like to talk to a lot of people that just inspire me for the most part. I've been thinking about the anime Fist of the North Star for quite some time. Um, I would like to talk to the creator about that. And why haven't we got like a really good adaptation since the first one? Or anime adaptation since the first one, you know, because I feel like it'd be really easy to do, but we keep getting the ugly CGI bullshit. So yeah, that shit pissed me off. Such a go anime, but just terrible adaptations all the time. But yeah, that's it. No, nothing crazy.
Fair enough, fair enough. If I'm
Uh,
thinking wrestler, I'm thinking I think Finn would be a fun guest.
Finn and Dom on the same stream would be
Finn and
hilarious.
Dom would I think honestly whole Judgment Day. If I can get all of them on a stream,
Shit,
that'd be a good time.
you're gonna have to get the wide lens to make sure JD McDonough in it.
Yeesh. I think that'd be fun. I think I'm trying to think of an AEW wrestler who I'd want. Willow. I'd love Willow on a stream.
I
I
think
think
she'll be
she'd be
great for a
fun.
stream, but I'm cool. I'm cool off AEW niggas.
Is there any other AEW I would fuck with? Would want to do a stream with? Damn. Now I'm looking. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't want to talk to none of these niggas, bro. Hold on, let me see.
Cause shit, we gonna get Kevin Knight on here and be like, "Are you cool with the position you in?"
You cool
You
with this?
know, yeah.
Uh,
I get any nigga that's not on the top of the card. I can't really fake him. I'll be like, "You cool with the shit you doing in AEW, bro?"
I'm like dead ass looking at this right now. I think Tony Storm would be fun. If she out of character, I don't need that. I don't want the whole character. Keep that.
I'm
I
good.
think
She seemed nice.
she would do it in character. That's the problem.
Yeah, she seemed like so. So I'm cool off that.
Um, Mina Shirakawa. I think she'd be fun time.
That's a TOS violation. But yeah, we
Nah,
gonna pack.
chill.
We gonna pack you
She shaking her
up.
chi-chis. She shaking her
Yeah.
chi-chis on the stream. That's all right.
Yeah. TOS violation. We gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm looking at this roster. I don't know, maybe like Juice Robinson. He's like a fun guy.
Ugh, I ain't trying to talk to nobody white, bruh.
Is he white? We still haven't figured that out yet. I don't know what he is.
He ain't black.
I mean, I ain't say all that. I just don't know what he is.
Uh,
I'm looking at it. I'm Googling it again. Maybe it's finally on Google.
I'm a, I'm
What
a,
is
I'm a,
Juice? Let me see.
CJ Parker.
Ethnicity.
Oh, I get the I get the Baywatch girl, not this nigga.
Even a name is like it could be anything. Joseph Ryan Robinson. That could be any race, really.
Where's personal life?
I just don't
This
know.
nigga's personal life is two sentences, bruh.
He's it's like a mystery, bro. I genuinely don't know
This
what
nigga's
his
personal
ethnicity
life
is.
is two sentences, bro. Robinson is good friends with Dave Finley, act as a groomsman at his wedding in May 2018, and is married to fellow professional wrestler Tony Storm. That is all your life, my nigga. What the fuck he about to do on stream?
He gotta be mixed with something.
I guess, but
That ain't full white. Something going on
it
over there.
is it's your list, bruh.
Mm.
Anybody else?
Um, outside of wrestlers, hmm. I asked the question, but I didn't even think about my own answers, but mostly because it just literally popped in my head in the moment we hit
Okay,
record. I think
that's a
Sabrina
fun.
Carpenter would be fun.
Yeah, man, you can't put me in the room with Sabrina Carpenter, bruh. With a camera on, nigga, I'm about to say I can't have y'all see
Er,
me barking.
er. Um,
I'm gonna act the fool, bruh. She gonna say jump. I'm gonna
I'm
say how
jumping.
high, and
I'm
I'm gonna reach
jumping.
it.
I think Two Chains would be fun.
Oh yeah, Two Chainz is cool. If I interview Two Chainz, I want to ask him about the Noisy documentary he did. Because Two Chainz tall as hell, so I really want to ask him, why did you think sitting or sleeping in that beanbag chair was comfortable for you at your old age?
I
That's
don't even know what
it.
you're talking about, but that's funny.
Oh, you never seen a no? Oh my God, the Noisy.
I've seen him do like
You seen clips of it, no?
I've seen like the clips of him like the weed stuff he does.
Oh man, the Noisy documentary. The Noisy documentary in Atlanta was probably like
Oh,
one of the
I've seen the
coolest shit
Atlanta. I've
ever.
seen that. I've seen Atlanta. I just don't remember Two
Yeah.
Chains part of it.
Motherfucker, they had a nigga cooking crack on that shit, bruh. Step by
Yeah, that shit was
step.
crazy. They
And
was cooking crack.
it's so weird that you could only find it on Vice
It's,
Japan. They
it's
took
not
it
on YouTube no
off.
more.
It's on YouTube, but only on Vice Japan. They took it off the American one.
I wonder why.
I wonder why too. I remember looking for
It
this
was
like
a T.
way, way
It was
back.
like TV though. It wasn't like
No,
maybe that's why they lost license. It was definitely on TV.
it was on YouTube first and then they put it on TV, I think.
Is that how it went?
Yeah. But this is classic. I feel like everybody should watch this. Yeah, what is
Yeah.
it? They had fucking yeah, the first episode is I guess where I think this is the episode where he like cooked crack, and then they had the episode with the Migos, and the Migos had this big ass house, no furniture. Recording in the closet.
That shit got them arrested too, I think, right? Did they get in
Probably.
trouble? They got caught up or on some like hip hop police shit because of that.
I don't think so. I'm gonna rewatch this, actually. I need to run this back, bro. I actually thought this was like a really, really good documentary. Um, because this is at a point in time, was it? This was like 20, this was 10 years ago. Yeah, 2015. Um, I just I would just start listening to like Future and Thug at this point. So I was just like, oh, Atlanta shit. Let's see what's popping.
Hey, you know what? Young Thug would be a great Twitch streamer. He sure does like the yap, don't he?
Yeah, not right now. I don't want to talk.
That boy be yapping on that phone, huh?
I don't want to hear shit that nigga got to say if you're not putting out new music, bro.
Do we even want new music from Thug at this point?
The new music, and if the music is good, it will silence all this bullshit that I'm seeing. So I need him to release some music. Also, it'd just be really nice. Uh,
What if the rumors are true and he really does need Gunna?
shit. Is that a rumor? That just might be the truth.
It might be the truth.
Cause nigga talk about wham this, wham that. Nigga, wham suck.
Yeah, Wham ain't done.
So
I'm not
you
calling that
need,
man Wham either, by the way.
yeah.
I'm not calling him Wham.
Well, I'm just like, nigga, get it to fucking together, nigga. Any other silly questions?
No, we can get to the real deal, the needy greedy.
No. Just a couple things because I didn't get to say it last week. Helldivers update. Well, I was playing Helldivers last week, but Helldivers update. Nigga, this shit is difficult, bruh. I think the bugs just gonna have to hold that planet, bruh. I think we just need to leave that planet alone, bruh. They got a dune sandworm in that shit, and I hate it. Um,
It just pops out the ground. I haven't played or even
Literally,
looked at anything Helldivers since
it literally
a
just
year
pops out of the
ago.
ground, and it's cool. No slander to Xbox niggas because I think like the console wars is whatever. I just think that Xbox giving not really giving niggas a product for real, but they let Xbox niggas in the game, right?
Hmm.
That's cool. But that means we have a whole new recruits. I can't do this, bro. These niggas suck.
Give it time.
I can't. You niggas that are on, you Xbox niggas that is playing Helldivers for the first time, y'all need to go to a different planet, get y'all bearings, and then come back. Cause nigga, I'm level 8 difficulty. You know, I'm fighting all sorts of shit. Nigga, you are level 8. I'm gonna need you to get the fuck off this planet, bro. You're wasting mad lives and you're wasting mad time. Can't stand you niggas. Uh, but no, that's really fun. There was a game that I was playing a lot last week. It's called where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I uninstalled it. But because it was just a playtest. But Ratcoin,
What?
which is called Ratcoin.
Okay.
Um, you know that you've been to a Chuck E. Cheese before, right?
Have I? Oh yeah. By my way,
Ha-
I know what Chuck E. Cheese is.
Have you been to a Dave and Buster's before?
Yeah, I worked at an arcade.
Okay. Okay, you worked at arcade. I think you know what I'm talking about. You know that arcade game where it just like pushes the coins forward?
Hmm.
That's it. You put the coins in and you push the coin forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware.
That's the game, but Balatro style. So I'm having a lot of fun. Well, I was having a lot of fun until they took the playtest down.
Interesting. Okay,
Um, that's it. That was I was
I
playing a
gotta
lot
look
of
it up.
that, and what is it? I played it for the first time because I signed up for the playtest and then it got lost in my email, so I didn't get to play it until like the last 3 days. Um, my friends was just like, "Yeah, man, nah, this game sucked, blah blah blah, this and that," and I was just like, "Y'all niggas not locked in for real. Watch this," and I'm fucking going crazy and shit. But it's a really cool game. It's really fun. I'm looking forward to the full release. Something I'm also looking the full release to is Borderlands 4. And
Shout out to the Street Profits.
yeah, I saw because I didn't watch Clash when it was happening. Or like, I didn't watch it live, but the first thing I saw was um the Dave Meltzer video where he was just like talking about like the Street Profits or whatever. And then I'm looking at their gear and I'm just like, nigga, why are they rocking Borderlands symbols? I haven't watched SmackDown in a minute. What the hell going
What's
on,
going
bro?
on?
And then I finally got to watch Clash today, and then I saw the saw the big ass Titantron with the Borderlands shit, and I thought that shit was too fucking funny, bro. But yeah, shout out to the Street Profits. That was you know, niggas hate ads, but I love what I saw.
My favorite is the Austin Theory Beyblade one. That shit came out of nowhere. That was like the
That
first
one
one we
did
ever
come out of
got.
nowhere. Oh my
That was
God, I forgot
that
about
was
that
a
one.
it was just a big old just Beyblade on the Titantron. That's yeah, what is going on?
Yeah, Beyblade picked a jobber to fucking to represent they shit, but
I mean, Street
um
Profits job too.
yeah, they did too.
They sure did do the job.
A bad omen for Borderlands 4, bro. Can't have them niggas lose, man.
Now that I think about it, I think I'm
Wait,
trying to think of every match we
did it
with like a
did it the War Raiders also lose?
yep, and I believe Drew did too, because didn't Drew have a did
Yeah,
Drew lose at Mania?
I believe he did, and then he was doomed for he did the shit for Doomed Dark Age.
He did not want to wear that shit, bro. He took that shit off so fast.
He was like, I
Go
don't
look
even
at his
play that
face.
game.
Go look at his face
Yeah, that was probably his face.
when he takes that thing off. He couldn't get that off fast enough.
Shit, that was
Bro,
probably
get
his
that shit
face
off me,
because he
dog.
was just like, nigga, I'm in the fucking mid card match with Damian Priest, bro. Roman shoot me in my face, pussy. Um,
Roman did duck Drew. That's crazy. We don't
yeah,
talk about that like we should. He really did duck Drew.
He said,
Let Drew
nigga,
hanging, bro.
you small time, nigga. I said, shit.
I'd rather wrestle Bronson Reed. I'd rather
That's
wrestle
so
the Hit
crazy.
Boy.
I would be so fucking mad if I was Drew.
I'd be high if I was Drew, bro. What are you talking about?
Um, but yeah, looking forward to Borderlands 4. I actually for it was like yesterday. It was the first time I watched something Borderlands 4 related since I watched the State of Play um like in July.
They had one today too for that James Bond game. Looks interesting.
That was today? I thought it was gonna be Thursday.
They had something for 007. I saw like a quick little
It
screen.
might I think it might be Thursday. That's usually when the State of Plays are. It's Thursday.
It was already out. It came out today.
Oh, I'll take a look at it later. Um, but yeah, it was the first time I looked at any Borderlands 4 stuff. I'm looking forward to that. I think all the Vault Hunters look really cool. Might be the best set since the pre-sequel. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know who I'm gonna pick just yet, but yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna pick yet. But we'll see. I'll probably watch like another video and then come to a conclusion of who I might do my first playthrough with. And yeah, that's it for gaming. Life stuff. Fine. So had an interview with a museum earlier today. But I was calling them motherfuckers. I was emailing and calling them motherfuckers like crazy last week. Right now I'm working at one of those like blind box stores. You know, it has like the little boo-boos, the sunny angels, all that sort of shit. Really annoying. I want to leave. Right?
I'm
So
so happy my daughter hadn't fallen into the Labubu craze. I can't afford that.
yeah, also they're like really ugly. I'm sorry. I can't get behind it. Um There's like two blind boxes that I think they're like really cute. I plan on buying one because it's like half like little like like it's like a cute thing, but it's also a phone holder, and I would like one. Um, but yeah, I'm working at one of those stores right now. Not the hugest fan, but I'm glad to be employed. You feel me?
Tough
Also,
out here.
also, the manager really likes me a lot, and as a result, I'm sort of getting the fast track training to manager.
You getting the push?
And yeah, I'm getting a push, and I swear to God, this nigga is like, this is my first time ever working retail. I've never worked retail in my life.
I hate it.
Um, I think I would like it more if the store was more organized, but right now, like, I was just like, nigga, it is my fourth day, and you are showing me how to do what?
That's
Um,
retail for you. That's every retail's job. Make you do
yeah,
extra shit.
yeah, I was just like, this is I'm not a big fan of this, but a museum that is very prominent in the Los Angeles area. I'm not gonna say what until I get it. Um, but they hit me up and they were just like, we would like to proceed with the interview.
Is it the
I've been,
same kind of job you were doing in Miami?
no, it's not. But there
Mm.
is another museum who I'm going to be meeting with next week that would be the same job. And since I've worked at that job for 8 years, they were just like, we need you. Um, it's going to be their first time ever having a team.
Okay.
Or like like the visitor services team, and they were just like, we need somebody with experience for blah blah blah, a lot of political stuff that is going to be going on, and they just want to cover their asses, and they want people that can handle what might come. um it was the interview I talked about last week where
Yeah.
she saw that I had like wrestling shit on my resume, and then she wanted to talk about it. But last week, just with the museum, I'm calling this dude and I'm just like, this is my availability. Oh, my availability changed. All right, I'm following up. I got more dates where we could like work together or whatever. Nigga ain't respond for days.
Mm.
I'm stressed because I'm just like, I really want this job. I want health benefits.
They're nice.
I call the I call them, I call the museum and I'm just like, you know, I never thought that I would get in contact with the person I'm looking for. Like I'm looking more or less to just leave a message. You feel me?
Yeah.
I talked to the operator, and they're like, "Who would you like to speak to?" I say, "Blah blah blah," and they said, "Okay," and took me right to him.
Mm.
I was just like, "Oh."
You
I
wasn't
just
ready for
never.
that?
I very much was not ready for that. I like in my mind, I already had the message for like who to leave it with, or like like talking to like the middleman. Like I had my message prepared for the middleman, not the man himself. Um,
Yeah.
and then when I talked to him, I was just like, yeah, I sent my availability, and then like blah blah blah, more availability has opened up. So I'm just like letting you know, blah blah blah. And he goes, yeah, man, I saw the email. I replied with an emoji. What?
It's very millennial of him.
And then I have the interview with his ass today. Black dude, gray beard. He looked like an Atlanta father. Bald head, long beard,
Yeah,
grays.
you know what though? Old black people do love a good emoji.
And you know what's crazy is that like I'm looking at the email. I still don't see the emoji on it. And then I was talking to one of my other homies, and he was just like, "Oh, I hate when people do this shit." And he showed me an example what it looked like, but it's like you can only really do that on like Teams and shit like that. So
Mm.
it's just like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see
Ugly
the emoji,
teams.
nigga. Like
Yeah,
I don't see that shit
ugly
on my
teams
Gmail.
emojis.
So that shit had me pissed off. And but I finally had the interview today, and I think I nailed it. So fingers crossed. He said I might hear back at the end of the week or something,
I
and
heard
then
that. I
move
heard that too.
forward.
That I didn't hear anything from my interview. They didn't hear nothing. I ain't
All
hear back.
right, I ain't need that
But
energy for me.
best of
Yeah,
luck, brother. Best of luck. I'm just jaded because I can't find a job. That's all.
we gonna throw
I'm
stones at you,
hurt.
nigga.
I'm hurt.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing a word back from them, and hopefully quitting this blind box store. I was actually cool with like being here, and then they increased the store hours, and I was just like, all right, nah, I gotta leave. Because my
Like your
nigga,
your work hours or how late the
no,
store open.
how late the store stays open, and I was just
Uh,
like, I can't do that. Because before it was just like shift ends at 8, fine, whatever. I was already getting home like mad late. So I was just like, all right, cool, whatever. And then they're just like, all right, we're gonna stay open till 10:30. 10:30 on a weekday, kill yourself. We are not getting that much traffic to warrant to stay open till 10:30. And then what is it? I have a friend that also like works in the area, and then she was just like, most of the stores here like close at like 7:30. Why are y'all staying open till 10:30? It's crazy. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. But yeah, that is life. Life is cool. Um, I was working at a gallery that was like on a park this summer.
mhm.
That was like most of my summer I was working there. And it was like for the past 2 weeks, I've been there. Because they have like a Friday night like event or whatever. I gotta watch this. I was just at the park watching the sunset with the homies.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I gotta do that shit like weekly, my nigga. That shit is so fire, bro.
Watching the
Uh,
sunset is fire. Nah, you know what's
that's
even more fire? You ever been out like to hang out with a girl? Y'all watch the sunrise together?
Never watch the sunrise. I would
That
like to
shit's
be
hard.
asleep.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was like 19 one time, me like my boy, like I guess we were on a quote unquote two man or whatever. We like snuck on the beach. We just like chill with these girls and we were like watch the sunrise. That shit was fire.
I've never watched the sunrise. I've seen like the full moon at the beach, and I've like watched the sunset. I've never watched the sunrise. Um, and plan on keeping it that way. Not a fan of when the sun rises. You feel me? It's a bad
I mean,
omen.
if you're
Long
already
day to come.
outside,
Nigga,
we was already outside.
when I go out, the hard cut is like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's different. Now I'm talking about when I was like 19. You know what I mean?
That shit was still the hard cut off when I was 19. Shit,
I was outside.
I was just like, nah, nigga, I gotta get home and play some video games, nigga. Um, and then if we, when I got older and it was out drinking, it'd be like, yeah, man, hard cut off 2 a.m., bruh. I gotta work
Nah,
tomorrow.
the drinking's different because I can't. My body ain't built for that. to be
Or
drinking all night.
like
I'm ready for bed.
I can't there is no reason for me to be up out and about past 12 o'clock if I'm not drinking. So, taking my ass home. I could be sober at home. Like I would have way more fun sober at home. So, um, yeah, no, I'm not out. Shit, you could barely get me out past 10 if we're not drinking. So, yeah, it gotta
Hmm.
be lit. Yeah, you gotta be lit to have it. We gotta be having fun. You feel me? But hard cutoff, 2 a.m. At most 3 a.m. If it's 3 a.m. and we're not like, hey man, so how we all getting home? I'm scared. What is it? I'm hitting the Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger. Um,
Oh shit.
but yeah, no. I I gotta text my friends to see if they want to do that shit again, and then see if we could invite more people. Last time I did it last minute, so it was only just like me and two other homies. But I'm trying to trying to have like a full picnic type shit. Like I'm trying to have seven picnic blankets spread across the park, taking up mad space. That's all. That's officially that's all. Nothing else going on in life right now.
That's it. That's all we got.
That
That's
that
all I
was
got.
the full life update. Barring some details. So
Yeah, I
trenches?
did. Yeah, we can do trenches now.
No, no, I'm barring the rest of the details. It's just gonna make me mad if I talk about the other shit. Um,
Got it.
all right. It is it's the anniversary. It's been 2 years since CM Punk has left AEW. Would you like to go down memory lane?
Let's do it.
So on the second episode of Collision, we get the first dance with CM Punk. I'm so jealous that one of my friends actually got to go, and then she was just like, "Why is everybody chanting CM Punk?" She called everybody into. Everybody said they riding mad dick right now. Um, but do you remember the first dance promo,
Um,
or how'd you feel about the
somewhat.
first dance promo?
Well, I think initially, I think I would just more so like, oh shit, that was the first time for me where I took AEW like really serious and like, oh yeah, they could actually do something with
Hmm.
this. That was my first thought when he came back. I was like, oh, this is major. Like this is one of the biggest wrestling moments like ever in my mind, and it still is. I still think
Well,
that's one of the most
well,
important wrestling moments at the. Well, go ahead.
especially for AEW.
Just in general, I think just in general, just the
Oh
fact
yeah,
I
no,
never thought
in
CM Punk would come back.
in general, but like especially for AEW, like
Yeah,
that is a legitimate moment.
that's why I was saying. So like when that happened, I was like, oh, this might be the thing that might maybe this competition might be a little closer than we think. If they do this right, and so yeah, I don't really remember much about the promo. I do remember him talking about how like he'd been away from wrestling for like 20 years, some random ass number, pretty much like taking a shot at WWE. I do
Yeah.
remember that. I just remember, yeah, that and just him being happy to be there, and it was a cool moment. It was a really cool moment. They sold out. Remember when they used to sell out arenas in Chicago? Remember that?
Yes.
They
I
sold they
remember
sold out.
I
Was
remember when
that?
they used to actually have people in the building.
You feel me? They sold out.
No tarps.
The Allstate was it? I don't remember. Not Allstate. Whatever the hell's in Chicago. I forgot.
Is the
But
is United Center?
yeah, they sold out United Center. Off a rumor, it wasn't even confirmed Punk was gonna be there. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So that alone, yeah, it was that was a big deal. It definitely got people talking, got me interested. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. What were your
Um,
thoughts?
I do remember the promo, and outside of like, the I've been out of pro wrestling for like this long, blah blah blah. Yeah, I thought it was like a legitimate moment. I thought Punk is back. Uh,
It was good to
well,
hear
like
him back. It was like seeing an old friend again.
not even like Punk's back. It was just like when he came in, uh, it's it's kind of like he never left. Like he picked up that mic and then
Yeah, that was Punk. You oh, it's Punk. Yes, this
Yeah.
is this is it.
Yeah, like he grabbed that mic and just did what he does best and get people behind him, you
Pause.
know?
Yeah,
Never mind. All right, next
that
topic.
wasn't kind of crazy. That wasn't kind of crazy.
Next topic, man. All right.
I was gonna let it slide. You said get behind us. Okay, I can't let it go any further.
AEW changes their time slot.
Hold on, no, I'm not done with the Punk stuff yet. Hold on. We can still discuss. We're just at the beginning, man.
But yeah, no, I remember this like, just being crazy and then doing the whole thing. It's only been a few months since we ran down the we went in cage matches, saw all the stupid, silly matches that Punks was having. But I definitely felt like the way that they were using Punk post this, like I get it, like he is your draw, like he is what people want to see. But I just felt like CM Punk speaks every week,
Oh, they did that for like I swear it had to be like 6 weeks, six
months.
to 8 weeks. It was crazy.
They did it for months.
The CM Punk speech
Um,
was kind of crazy. I was like, all right, bro.
yeah, and I just felt like they're watering it. They watered it down, or they're watering it down. Um, yeah, I don't think that Punk should have been on the show as much as he was. Uh, at that
I don't
point.
blame them though. I mean, that was
No, no, no,
if
no.
you got Punk, you got to use him.
I get it, but I don't think that it should have been Punk comes out do like happy to be here promos for 6 weeks. I
Yeah,
on how I probably
especially
would have done it, I would have had him on commentary.
yeah, maybe that
So
makes more
that
sense.
so that
Wasn't he
way,
doing commentary at some point though?
yes, he would do commentary at some point. Like he would do commentary, and then I think the commentary kind of came like later, but like he would do like the promos, and then he would do commentary. But I would have just had him doing commentary, and it would have been, well, I would just compare it to like, people just see how AEW people see Jim Ross, like, oh, they get to play his theme and stuff like that, or when the commentators come, so the people still get to like sing cult of personality and all that stuff, and then for the people for TV, you get the sort of pleasure of hearing Punk's voice throughout the whole show instead of just like here's 15 segments or like a 15-minute segment of hi, so happy to be back, and then leave.
But the thing I'm with it, just like I think people would have complained if they just had him doing that. Like, why they brought him back? He's only doing commentary.
Cause, well, just for a really long time, they didn't really have him doing matches. And I felt like that would have been a better use of his time rather than just doing the, wheeling him out and then, wheeling him away. Um,
But once they stopped doing that, I thought they were in the right direction.
yes, no, I agree. But if they wanted Punk to be on the show always at that point, then like that's how I would have done it personally.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, once he like really got into it, smooth sailing for the most part. Outside of like wrestling motherfuckers like John Silver and shit. Um, and then we get to All In.
Well, yeah. Well, he gets injured at All In
Yes,
off the rip. So after this, we don't see him for a while. What happens at All In?
he lands in London. Where my car at? Niggas taking the tube to the
That boy on
arena.
the tube. Did Heyman
Yeah.
go on tube at the most recent at Forbidden Door?
Yeah,
He
and
throw a
I'm
little
sorry.
shot.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. You're not a star. You
Hmm.
ride that transportation, nigga. This is the motherfucker who's putting asses in seats, my nigga. You don't you take public transit, nigga. Um Also, God, like how we never looked it up. How far is like what is it? Where was All In at again?
The O2.
DO2 DO2 from what is it? London Airport, let's say that. Probably like Heathrow or some shit from Heathrow. Heathrow Airport. I've been to Heathrow Airport. Nice airport, nice airport. The O2. Yeah, let's just take a ride. Let's see how long that ride was for him to be mad at that.
But we don't know if he was already there. He could have been like at his came from his hotel or whatever.
Um, well, he said when he landed, there was nothing there for him. So all these are an hour 30 to 2 hours,
If they made him take the subway for 2 hours, that's insane.
and he had to and had to transfer.
I don't think he got off the plane and went straight to the arena though. That seems kind of crazy.
Well, one day we'll get let's get CM Punk on the stream, and then we can ask the full story. Um, but yeah, nah. If I just came off like a 16-hour flight or however the fuck, and then and then when I land, there was nothing for me, no superstar treatment for me with the billions of dollars the nigga has. Yeah, I'd be sick. I'd be sick. Um,
So we get through All In.
wait, was it Brawl Out first, and it was like Brawl In next?
No, All Out happened at All Out. Wait. Hold, oh no, we're thinking of two different. You're thinking of two different situations.
Well, him beating up Jungle Boy, like, because there was something before he beat up
That
Jungle
was
Boy.
after. That was after he. That was after he came back from his first injury.
Did he get that first injury for Brawl Out? I'm forgetting now.
So
When did he fight the Bucks?
that was All Out the year before.
Okay. Yeah.
He got
That
injured that night. I think he wrestled MJF, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
Okay, yeah, and then
No. I think no, wrestled Hangman.
I don't think he wrestled Hangman. He just had beef with Hangman.
Oh, you just had beef with Hangman at that point?
Yeah, 'cause I think Hangman said some shit or something, or like an interview or something. That's what he called him
Okay.
empty. Well, either way,
My God, we're
yeah,
revisiting
yeah,
this and we're getting this shit wrong.
I know. He he gets injured. He's at the press conference. He's eating a muffin. He's upset. Arthur, he
Yes.
had a great match with MJF, by the way. A great match of the night. Everybody going crazy. Everybody's hype. Oh, it was a
Mm-hmm.
really good match. Really good match. That nigga
Nigga
got
drew the house.
he grabbed that microphone. He ain't saying a word about that fucking match. He said, "This empty-headed motherfucking fuck, da 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 da," just angry at the fucking world. That
Mm-hmm. For
whole
Colt
elite,
Cabana? Fuck that nigga.
yeah, the whole Colt Cabana thing. It was just a huge mess. And yeah, Tony Khan sitting there dumbfounded. He don't know what to do. Um, yeah, and then and he basically was like, "Yo, if y'all got a problem with what I'm saying, come see me. You know where I'm at." And then they went to go see him. And
Um, there's so many retellings of this story. I can't wait to hear like, oh, I guess it's hard to say like what would be the truth. Um, but yeah,
well,
we've heard so many retellings of Brawl Out.
yeah. Well, for what we do know is that Ace Steel and CM Punk were chilling. Ace Steel is CM Punk's man. For anybody who doesn't know, this is guy.
Hmm.
They were chilling backstage, waiting for the smoke because they knew it was coming.
Hmm.
I believe Kenny, the Bucks.
And
I don't know who
Mega,
else.
the legal person. But then, you know,
I think that was after the fact, wasn't it?
no, she was there. And then like in after iterations of this story, Jake Hager's there, Jericho's there. You know, there's like so many more
They're probably in
parties.
the vicinity. I don't think they were like there. They're probably like around.
Yeah. But like I don't know, like it with every retelling of this story from like other wrestlers or like, you know, AEW people, there's more people that just happen to be there.
That's
Um
wrestling. You know, niggas like to tell stories. I was
yeah,
there. This is what happened.
yeah, so that's why I'm just like, you know, like
Especially
lies.
old school guys like Hager or Jericho. Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah, I was there. This is what happened." Just
Oh
lying to
shit.
lie.
Hey, Hager on Van Vliet just
Just
lying off his
lying.
ass. I was just like, my nigga, you're not that important. Um, but yeah, there's always just like more people. And then you know, from what is said, allegedly, the Bucks was banging on that door, saying, "What the fuck is up? Like, you know, let's talk, nigga." And he said,
Yeah,
"Talk." Well, one, you banging on my door, mad aggressive, and then you know, you want to talk. Talk is in quotations if you banging on my door. You feel me?
yeah. Especially after I called you out and said, "If you got a problem with me, come see me."
Yeah, and then you came to
I mean,
see me.
I know we ain't talking.
Yeah, so Ace Steel bite a motherfucker, punk beats the shit out
Um,
of two niggas, injured, mind
yeah,
you.
mind,
Um,
mind you, injured.
that is an injured man. Let the adrenaline do his shit.
Old,
Um,
old injured man, by the way. He ain't young. He ain't no spring chicken.
yeah, beat his ass. Buck some hoes. Um, and then yeah, and he's injured, and then he's just out for a really long time. And then John Moxley at this point is the interim champion, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah,
We
yeah.
we don't know the status of what's going on with Punk after this whole thing happens. The
Yeah, they
Bucks
didn't
and
know what
Kenny
to
get
do.
the Bucks and Kenny are suspended for like 2 months or
Like two.
something.
Oh yeah, just for some time.
Could they come back in December? Could they have that best of seven series with Death Triangle?
Ooh,
That shit didn't need to be seven.
show
Absolutely did
didn't.
not need to be. It sure didn't need to be seven matches, but whatever. It was Beast, I guess. And then
It did that shit predated Beast, but they would definitely call it that.
nah, Beast was definitely a thing by at that point.
Nah, that
Yeah,
came
Beast was
later.
around.
I feel like
Hashtag Beast.
Beast is post-punk.
Nah, they were definitely saying Beast during the Punk era. It doesn't matter.
Nah.
Regardless, we don't hear or see from Punk for a long time. Until when did Collision get announced?
Ooh, the first collision. You remember it was supposed to be Shockwave?
Nah, Shockwave was later. That was later. Because that's when Square
Really?
was like that was when Square was like we're going on Fox.
No, I could have swore
Yeah, that was
Shockwave. I could have swore Shockwave was like
Shockwave was way later.
I could announcement. You know what? That is a bad word to search. Debut episode. Yeah, so it comes together in June,
I
June
believe they announced it
17th.
in May though, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Isn't that when
probably good too.
when the new TV things come out or whatever?
Yeah, probably.
It was like a WB presser thing. It was a big deal. Punk was on the poster, and everybody's like, "Okay, Punk's coming back. Cool."
Yeah. And took place in the United Center. So well, I was gonna say like two
So
shows kind of debuted in the United Center that features Punk, but honestly, I think that first episode of Rampage, you could just throw it in the toilet. Um, Britt Baker main event, you could just throw it away.
I don't remember the first episode of Rampage at all. I don't even count it. Yeah, like I said, it's the Punk one, the
I
first one
the
for.
the reason why I remember that is because you remember when Kenny Omega said, "Ah man, we just need to give the women some time," and then like this show is gonna be that.
Yeah, he definitely
And
kind of implied that.
and then they gave Britt Baker the main event, and then this show just became the usual just Dynamite 2. So the women were legitimately just getting two matches a week. Um, but yeah, we get to Collision. I remember watching this episode, and then I was just like, not watching
The
this
real
again.
world champion. No, I
Yeah,
don't know why you say that because I think the first few weeks of Collision were great. I thought the show
time
had
slot.
direction. The show had direction. Um,
It was just
Definitely
a
a
time slot for me.
rough time. It was definitely a rough time slot. But the show was good. I really enjoyed. That was probably my favorite show of the week at that point.
I
Um,
know.
I mean, Real Colliders, you wouldn't get it
Shit. When did Collision die?
when Punk left. That's literally when it died.
I'm trying to I'm trying to find the date because I'm trying to find that edit that Armand made that was just like here lies Collision as soon as Punk
The
left.
the day Punk got fired was the day Collision died.
Oh
And
man,
you
what a
because you
classic.
could tell it was his show. That was his show, 100%. It was his creative
Ju-
focus.
June 2013 to August 2013.
Dead ass. It was about 2 months of
Oh
greatness.
my God. Yeah, the show died so fucking fast.
A
But
shame
yeah,
too.
what is it? Let's see what's on this episode. Luchasaurus, Wardlow, Andrade versus Buddy Matthews, Miro versus Tony Nese, Sky Blue and Willow versus the Outcast, CM Punk and FTR versus Samoa Joe, Jay White and Juice Robinson.
Boy, they had
Not
Jay
a
White and G
bad card.
Robinson. That show was the first episode was fire. I remember the main event was long as shit though. Their main events were really long, all
It's
of them.
25 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah, they were all long as shit. I think the next week is when they do the hour-long draw, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever it was. It was like
Yeah,
remember it was like the tag match. It was like long FTR versus um Bang Bang Gang.
I forgot they were called that.
They're still called that.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Um,
Actually, they were still Bullet Club Gold at this point. They weren't
oh
even
yeah,
Bang
yeah,
Bang
yeah,
Gang yet.
yeah. And then fast forward just a little bit, we're getting the collision. We clearly know that this is
Oh,
where the roster is divided.
very
Um,
much so. There's definitely Collision guys, like I said earlier,
there's
FTR,
punk guys.
Bullet Club Gold, Ricky Starks. Um, who else was on that show a lot? I want to say Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy maybe, which is funny in retrospect. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Collisions had it was a very small Collision roster. You could tell because the matches were long as hell. They had the same niggas, just different
hmm
combinations, but great show. Um,
Funny time, funny time, funny time.
funny time.
And
What was
now we get to
oh,
all out.
something happened before. I don't remember what exactly. I know the Eddie Kingston stuff and like all that stuff, but
Oh
yeah, we
yeah.
finally get to all out. Mind you, everything. So you could already tell the roster's divided. CM Punk and the Young Bucks. As far as I believe, Kenny and him kind of squashed the beef, whatever they had.
Yeah.
At least they were mature enough to have a conversation about whatever their issue was and got that out the way, so they could
Yeah.
do a
I
better
do
thing.
remember that part. Like Punk was just like, he squashed it with him, but I
Yeah.
believe like with the Bucks, they just couldn't really reconcile. And I honestly I think that's why the Bucks and Omega just don't really work together. Or like work as like what is it, the elite anymore. That's
Also,
my
and
theory.
right before All In, um, we've been hearing stories of CM Punk pretty much deboing niggas backstage. I believe was it Ryan Nemeth got punked out
No,
backstage.
yeah, I think it was Ryan Nemeth and Matt Hardy, I believe.
Was it Matt Hardy?
Matt Hardy was also another dude that he got like escorted off Collision.
Really? I don't remember
You
Matt
don't
Hardy.
remember that? Oh.
I remember Ryan Nemeth. It was some I swear somebody else too. But maybe that was post Hangman. I mean maybe I was post Jungle Boy. I don't remember. But regardless, CM Punk would run around backstage like Suge Knight pretty much. We're just bullying niggas. Um
Hold on, hold on. This came out in 2025. This was with Cultaholic. No real shout out to y'all, but Matt Hardy believes CM Punk's stopped a planned appearance for him to show up on AEW Collision.
get
But
that nigga off my phone.
it is Ryan Nemeth, and I think it was also him.
Regardless, CM Punk was definitely throwing his weight around backstage at Collision.
Nigga,
Um,
it was his. It's his
is
show.
this shit? Is this shit?
Yeah.
Um, we get to All In. I guess previously, I don't know at what point when Hook had a match with Jungle Boy at the pre-show, and they were gonna go over a spot. They wanted to do a spot where Hook goes through a glass window of a car, but it's real glass. I don't know
hmm
why Punk needed to know that. Why why did they go through Punk to do that? I don't know, maybe they wanted Punk's advice or something on how to do the spot. But
hmm
Punk was like,
Don't
"No,
do it.
that's pretty dangerous. I don't think you should do that." And then
Uh,
He went to Jim Ross, like, "Yeah, yo, Jim Ross. Was it Jim Ross or was somebody else?"
it might have been Tony Schiavone because Tony Schiavone was
Oh,
public
Shivani. I'm
relations.
sorry, it was Shivani. Yeah, Shivani he was like, "Yo,
Um,
Shivani." Oh no, Shivani went to. They told. I think it was the other way around.
yeah,
Shivani
yeah,
was they told Shivani, and Shivani was like, no." And they're like, "We're gonna do it anyway." And then Shivani's like, "Yo, Punk, can you talk to these niggas, bro?"
yeah.
And, and
Um,
if,
and then and then from what I remember from the Ariel Helwani interview, um, Punk was just like the whole reason why he didn't want them to do that is because it might jeopardize their relationship with rental companies, which
yeah, which
I
makes sense.
like, which seems like a very large like that. I would say, would that be a very pessimistic view of it? Because, like, you have enough money to just get the window replaced anyway. We'll just pay for the damages. But it could have really led to that, and that could have really been a problem at some point.
Yeah.
And it is
Plus,
a
like
va
insurance stuff, you know what I mean? It
yeah,
could
and
get legal. You don't want to get into that.
it is a valid issue. And as somebody who worked as a manager before, you kind of have to take these things into an account.
Also, it's
Um,
not necessary. If it's a fucking pre-show match, why are we doing all that? Why jeopardize everything for a fucking match on the pre-show?
Also, it's the fucking pre-show match.
Yeah, it's a pre-show, man. What are y'all doing? Why are we even doing this spot on a pre-show match? That's another question.
hmm
Why?
Just
Why is that
AEW shit,
necessary?
bro.
Um,
AEW shit, cuz.
well, as you all know, it happened anyway. They did the spot, and
hmm
then the Jungle Boy Jack Perry looked directly at the screen, broke the fourth wall, and said, "Hey, real glass, go cry about it." Why did he do this? No, I don't know, but he did it.
Rebellious young nigga things.
Rebellious teen, a nigga 25 years old, acting like a 16-year-old. I don't know why he did that. It's crazy that Hook didn't get any heat for that. Like he wasn't also involved in the spot. I think that's pretty funny. But but yeah, it just so happened that CM Punk and Samoa Joe were opening the show for the Real World
hmm
Championship. Um, so he was in Gorilla, and when Jungle Boy came back from Gorilla, CM Punk had some words for him.
You said, what the fuck was that about?
What the hell was that about? And then
Jungle Boy
one
froze
day,
up and said, "Whoa, consequences for my actions." Huh? Meep, 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 meep.
boy got put in a headlock. Uh,
hmm
Chris Hero couldn't believe it.
Chris Hero's sick.
Couldn't believe it. So what are y'all doing?
That
And
is
then
on
CM and
out
then
of the
CM
foot
Punk go, oh god.
when they showed the footage. That's probably my favorite part, where Chris Hero was
He
just like,
was
"Oh my
stressed.
fucking lord!" I was like, "Damn,
He's like,
nigga."
it's over, bro. Um, then CM Punk goes out and has the best match of the night with Samoa Joe. Um,
Shocker.
and then yeah, he goes home. We don't see him for a couple weeks, and then episode of Collision starts up. We see Tony Khan on the screen.
I fear for my life.
I fear for my life. CM Punk was terminated. And that's the end of the CM Punk Tony Khan
Saga.
saga.
Yeah. The
AEW
I fear
saga.
for my life is forever funny though.
I feared for my life, especially after they showed the footage a year later.
hmm
I feared for my life was fucking hilarious. Um, like you really know, did that little last scuffle was a punch even thrown?
It's just probably like a light one. All Jungle Boy did was really just get yoked up, and then
Yeah, yeah, yoked up, got put a little headlock. What did CM Punk say? I just choked him a little bit. Not crazy.
he did say
Nothing.
that.
I just choked him a little bit. I gotta watch that interview again. That was a funny interview. 'Cause,
It's a
like
really
I
long interview,
appreciated
but
about it.
everyone watch
I
it
think
back.
it's so funny because they did the interview, and then when they Tony Khan and them like dropped the video, like weird shit really happened, and it was literally exactly like
As
word
he
for
said
word
it.
as he said what happened. He didn't even, someone even like synced up the visual with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
audio on the
yeah.
internet. It was,
I need to find that. That is the
that
tweet that
got
I need to
that
find.
got taken down. Whatever that is, that tweet got
No,
taken down. I'm pretty sure.
no.
I'm pretty sure it got taken down like that day.
Pain.
Yeah, but yeah, that was what a
That's a
time, man.
that is a short-lived career in
And the
AEW
worst part,
for
they had to do it in Chicago too, so the crowd was
hmm
pissed. Oh man, that was funny. And then they gave Jungle Boy a push. It didn't work as much as people wanted it to. And Young Bucks are still the Young Bucks. Kenny's still Kenny. So I mean, did we gain anything? No, I don't know. Did we lose it? Did we lose anything? We lost a lot. They lost about 15% of their viewership, if I'm not mistaken. I
They
saw that
did
from
lose a
Grok
lot.
from Grok, so I don't know if you can take that for
Okay,
truth.
I no longer like this stat.
But I saw it on Grok. Not that I use it, but sometimes you just see it. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, that was CM Punk's running AEW, and it's just one of those situations where like it could.
preventable.
Yeah, I think from a lot of different sides, I think Tony Khan probably doesn't get enough um heat for not really nipping it in the bud the first time at
Hmm.
all out, or within that time frame. He let it sit and, and fester. He thought maybe time was gonna like heal it, but like, whatever the beef was, it was deeper than that, and it needed to get talked about, handled. I think Young Buck's not taking the alleged meeting.
Yeah, the infamous meeting.
That didn't happen. I think that was on their fault. I think CM Punk being maybe not so mature is also he has
It's
to be
just
held
a
accountable for his
yes,
actions. I think he was
very,
wilding.
very
He,
angry, very angry man at that time.
he was wilding. Especially when you just start beating up guys backstage. Like, yeah, you fucking out, dog.
Phil,
You
relax.
can't you can't do all that. You're doing a lot. Um, yeah, man. But in the end, I think the split was necessary. CM Punk clearly was not happy there. If you go look at like CM Punk when he returned on that rampage, and then CM Punk when he came back on that collision, he looked sick. He looked like he didn't care about nothing. He looked bald. He looked skinny as
Yeah.
hell.
Oh
Like
my
like he
God.
was just,
When we kept seeing tweets about like the 2 year anniversary, because it's such a short stretch. This whole week has been an anniversary of some CM Punk drama.
yeah.
Um,
It all happened
but
at once. It all happened really fast, just all at
yeah.
once.
Um, that picture with him and the Young Bucks, and he's like trying to do like a strongman pose, and he's kneeling. He looks skinny as shit.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he didn't
free
look
my
good. Then he
dog,
can't,
bro.
we see him at Survivor Series, like a whole different person. He like
Yeah,
10 years younger.
came
Had,
back jacked.
had that fresh white tee on, the salt and pepper beard going.
He did have the fresh tee on.
Yeah, that fresh out the pack. Uniqlo tee. You feel me? That wasn't no like that wasn't no Hanes.
It would be Uniqlo.
That was Uniqlo,
Um,
bro.
but no, like yeah, no, this whole thing was that whole thing was really nuts. And
Really funny. Honestly, I think the whole thing was funny.
oh no, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. And people who like are quote unquote team AEW, they're still really upset about it. And I get it, because that was supposed to be y'all guy, and y'all kind of left y'all hanging. It didn't leave y'all hanging. I mean,
Yeah, he didn't leave y'all
yeah,
hanging.
well,
Just
he
a
kind of
hit,
did. He would definitely try to get fired. Clearly,
real nigga.
maybe
Um,
subconsciously. Maybe he wasn't even doing it on purpose. Maybe just subconsciously. Yo, if I just do this and I get fired, I don't even give a fuck. If I just yoke up Nick Nemeth real quick, who's gonna care? And if they do care, I'm out.
yeah, they don't care about Nick Nemeth, bro.
Oh, we also forgot to mention during that time when he was out, he went to go visit WWE.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
We
yeah.
completely forgot. I completely skipped I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. Like he was just straight up backstage at WWE,
That nigga was
which is
ready to go, bro.
crazy. See,
He was ready.
Triple H was like, "Yeah, he got to go, dog." Or was Vince? Was that still Vince was still there? I think Vince was
Um,
out, but Triple H was like, "Yo, he can't be here." I don't think Triple H was there either.
I for sure I knew that CM Punk was talking with WWE prior to AEW, and that's why he was on WWE what is it, the backstage, the Fox show.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
So
know what
like
you're talking about. Yeah,
that was like Vince era stuff, but like during the Trip era, like yeah, during this point in time, he was just like let's land let's talk, man.
that was the era where Triple H was in charge, but he wasn't really in charge.
Hmm. Not completely, not just yet.
Yeah. But I believe it's one of those episodes of like SmackDown or something where like neither Vince or Triple H were there. That's why he showed up. And then when Triple H got word, someone texted Triple H, "Hey, yo, you know Punk's here?" And he's like, "Huh? What you mean? Who? Punk who?" I said, "Get
The
that nigga out of
C
here, bro."
the CM guy, get him going.
Phil Brooks. What's he doing there? But yeah, man, that was the CM Punk saga. I thought it was a good time. And
Is
it's
there
like a complete 180 now. Like just like
is there a
now we just
YouTube
straight.
video that kind of just chronicles everything? Because I
There
feel
was. I remember Emil sent it to me. Like after it happened, it was like 2 hours long, and I watched that whole shit. This shit was amazing. It was like every promo he cut, that
CM
like the
Punk
Eddie Kingston stuff.
is this the CM Punk in AEW the complete story?
I believe so. How long is it? Is it mad? Is it like 2 hours?
It's like 2 hours and 28
Yeah, that's
seconds.
it. Yeah, that's it. It's like every promo is the Eddie Kingston stuff, the Hangman stuff.
This first scrum, the MJF feud. Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
literally all of it. It's like all of it archived. It's still up. I'm amazed it's still up. That's still they didn't get taken down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch. I wish I had time to watch this before the episode because that would have been great. Um, yeah, dude, this is already on the watch later. Definitely, watching that shit later.
I
But
remember I watched it on a shout out to Drop Mick Wrestling for that video. It's
mhm,
not even at a million. That's amazing because it should be because that shit was it was
A1.
everything.
Um,
Yeah, it got the Hangman promos, the Eddie Kingston promos.
okay. Actual time to talk about AEW, but I don't think this episode is particularly any good.
Oh,
So,
we didn't talk about the other
oh,
trench, the
damn,
big news.
how long we spent on that topic? Fuck. Um, but
We
yes,
can sk-
AEW
we can
changes the
skip through these
time.
shows.
AEW switched up their time slot, so they're no longer being counter programmed by WWE. I remember tweeting this a while ago. AEW moving, well, I was just like moving their pay-per-views would be a good move, but if they do move their pay-per-views, then they can't talk about being counter programmed, and AEW thrives on the perception that they're being bullied by WWE. So if this pay-per-view
Oh,
does not do well,
they're still being bullied by WWE.
man,
They made us move. They said, "Yeah, you better move, nigga."
they made them niggas move because they pussy, not
Say, get up out your chair, bro. I'm here now. This
them niggas pussy. That's different.
this is the thing. I understand WWE playing really playing like 3D chess right now at this point because it's basically like this. Like either A,
You move out
you
the way.
fight as man to man, or B, you look like a little bitch and you move out the way. It's a win-win for WWE. They're straight up bullying this man right now,
I
and
love
it's
it.
funny. And I can't. And again, I don't feel bad because this is what he asked for. I don't feel bad. I don't. Um,
Nigga wanted competition. They said,
you
move
got
your pan.
competition. You said you were the real con. Now let's see if you're really the real con. Regardless, I think this is probably the better move, even if it does make you look like a bitch. I think it's better for the fans. Now you get another full day of wrestling if you want that. Um, and yeah, I think plus we know the show's gonna be long. I think it's better off just um just knock it out earlier in the day. I think it's just really just kind of maybe keep doing that. There was a report that came out that said one of the reasons they did switch over to 3 o'clock because of the response of All In got from being earlier in the day. And so maybe we
Mhm.
might see more pay-per-views like that going forward. I would like that from them. I don't watch their shows live because I'm working, but like if I have to sit through a 6 hour pay-per-view, I'd rather it be during the day and not the show ending at 2 a.m. East Coast when I'm
Mhm.
yawning. I'd rather just have it during the day. I'll just make a whole day out of it. You feel me? Like I don't know. So yeah, move time slot. Also, the show will be available on HBO Max for $40, which is I believe $10 cheaper than pay-per-view. However, if you're paying for HBO Max without the ad, that's 16.99 plus the 39.99. If I do this time and math correct, that would be more than pay-per-view.
Hey, paying for a streaming service and then having to pay like another price for AEW, not worth it. Suck my dick. I will be illegally watching it as I've done a lot of pay-per-views.
RIP Stream East, by the way, I guess.
Yeah, RIP streamies. I'm never watching an NBA game again.
Meth Stream's still around. I found it yesterday I mean the other day when I was watching college football.
They're
Meth
next.
Streams is it still exists.
They're next.
That's the Meth Boys.
Yeah, shout out to the Meth Boys. But yeah, that's the case. They got bullied out of their time slot. I saw a lot of people being just like, "Oh, y'all moved? What happened to the AEW I loved?" And I was just like, "Nah, this shit been pussy, nigga." Um, but yeah, um, AEW. The only main topic I got here is Mercedes Moné defeats Alex Windsor. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been I've been reserving my judgment for the most part, but I've seen a lot of Alex Windsor matches so far. I'm very unimpressed by this young lady. Um,
She's not bad. She's not great. She's very mid.
yeah, I'm just like I'm not really rocking with it. And then this match, I was just like, we've been giving this young gal a lot of rope, um, and she's doing nothing with it. Wrestling, I didn't watch the Athena match, but wrestling Athena, wrestling with Tony Storm in those tag matches, wrestling Monet here, um, just not moved. I'm not feeling it. Um, so I'm kind of glad that hopefully this experiment is done and out the way. Mercedes gets to win.
Yeah, you just wiping your hands of Alice Windsor, like straight up.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Because where did she go from here? Collision? I don't watch the show, so she's essentially dead to me at this point. Um,
Damn, that seems extreme.
she's out of sight, out of mind. I'm not gonna think about her until she shows up for a random tag match again. So it just is what it is. And then after the match, which I thought this was like really puzzling, Mercedes Moné gets the win. Alex Windsor just pops right back up, does a very slow scoop slam to Mercedes Moné, tries to lock in the sharpshooter. Moné goes, no, nigga, bashes her with the belt. She gets knocked out, and then Riho comes out.
Well, before that, she goes to shake Mercedes' hand, which is crazy because Mercedes literally
Man.
like last week was like, "Yo, I'm gonna put you in the hospital like your husband or boyfriend, whatever he is." I'm not shaking your
Yeah.
hand after that.
Yeah,
But
I didn't think that it warrant a like the way that she got beat, it didn't warrant a handshake, and also like she tried to like kind of get her heat back a little bit, and then got put on her ass seconds later. I thought it was really embarrassing.
yeah, it didn't make her look good. After that, after the beatdown, familiar music. I was like, "Yo, who music is that?" Because it sounded familiar, but I couldn't think. I was like, "Who the hell music is that?" And then Riho comes out. We haven't seen Riho in I don't even know how long. Where has she been?
It's been a really long time.
I'm gonna look at cage match real quick. Where the hell is Riho? Riho, is she like wrestling somewhere else or was she hurt?
I don't know. Probably
Uh,
just visa shit, honestly.
I feel like she's been gone for like years though. Not years, but like a year. Why can't I find her? Rio. Okay, let's see where she's been at. Matches. Her last match was on July 6th of last year on a Collision. She wrestled Lady Frost. 8 minute match. Where he must have been hurt.
Mhm.
Because she didn't wrestle anywhere else. She's like, I think she's a AEW
No,
contracted wrestler.
no, because I believe Chris Mack said she was wrestling in Stardom last weekend. So
Cage match didn't report it.
let's see.
It's saying her last match was a year ago.
Mm, well, it is what it is. Riho's back. She's gonna lose.
Good to see. Good to see her back.
I'm indifferent because I know she's back just to lose, so can't be too excited. Um, and then yeah, that's it for that. They're running out of challengers for sure. Quick hits to start the show. Um, we get a brawl with Blackpool Combat Club and Hook and Darby Allin. I tweeted it a year ago. It's going to be the anniversary of the tweet soon. But the tweet said, we are on our third AEW versus faction feud, and then the team is never a team of the best baby faces. I know right now this isn't a stand up for AEW kind of feud, but once again, we're getting a group that is fighting like a group of baby faces that are fighting the Death Riders, and it's not the best of the best. They always like just have like probably two of the best and then some jobbers, or just like, one of the best. Like it's never a true. all-star team of the baby faces coming together to fight the Death Riders. The closest that we ever got to that was Hangman Page versus John Moxley at the pay-per-view. Um,
Hmm.
because and I say that to say I don't think that Darby Allin and Hook is a great team. Like
And Ops.
I yeah, and the ops again, right? Um, Death Riders have already beaten the shit out of the ops more times than I can count. At this point, I thought they would wipe their hands of them, but now that Hook's involved, got to be back in it or whatever. But like, this is not a team that I can get behind. That's pretty much it. That's it. Going from, it's just like the Death Riders have gone through a lot, and we've seen a lot of other baby faces go through a lot in AEW. And then you're trying to serve me Ops, Hook, and Darby Allin to be the ones that are going to dethrone, or
Garcia
I,
too.
oh yeah, and Garcia. Oh my fucking Lord. And what's crazy is that like Garcia's finally getting his turn to fight the Blackpool Combat Club. When when this first started, he was the most vocal and the most loud, and he was never put on a team against them until now, a
I
year
think they are
ago.
going back. I think they are going back to that though.
But and here's another thing where people talk about like long-term booking, where people go, because I feel like people, because I made that connection and people could be like, oh, that's like the long-term booking, but that's Garcia being put on the sideline for years, for a year, and then finally going back to it and being like, oh, that's the long-term storytelling, or oh, it's all connecting, it's all coming back now. But let a person feud for 3 months consecutively and is going, oh, I can't handle this, or like we should be moving on from this from now. AEW likes to do a lot of throw out there and forget and then bring it back, and then people go, start getting excited for it versus just working with what they have. Um, and I think the only person that really does that is Jericho, but Jericho feuds often suck. So, um, double-edged sword, I guess. Um, but it's really weird that like for a year you have Daniel Garcia on the sidelines, and now I'd be surprised if they even mention that Daniel Garcia was the most vocal and the loudest about rallying the baby faces um, when the Death Riders first came about.
Well, he was also supposed to be a part of the Blackpool Combat Club. Wasn't that the whole point? And then he stayed
And
with
then
Jericho
Jericho
and
did,
them.
yeah,
Jericho fucked him over, bro.
yeah, absolutely.
Cause Brian wanted him in that group bad, and Jericho was like, nah, stick with me, dog. Stick with me, dog.
Yeah, honestly, he would have been a good. I think, despite how I feel about the Blackpool Combat Club now, because I Blackpool Combat Club and the Death Riders are basically the same thing to me, but I definitely think that it probably would have been beneficial for him to be part of that group versus Jericho, of course. But I also think that him possibly like him teaming with Wheeler Yuta possibly, and the possibly is bolded, italicized, and got a, like an Apple text effect on it, could have possibly made him more interesting as a tag team rather than like him and Claudio, because Claudio also can't really talk, but uh Garcia can't really talk either, but I think it would be just a little bit better.
Well,
um
Claudio's a much better wrestler than Garcia, so
no, that's for sure, but
well,
that doesn't make Yuta more interesting.
Yuta just sucks. I don't think anything can save Will Yuta.
I also agree, but we like to fantasize. um Gabe Kidd is out there.
Well, he started the show, which is
Yeah,
incredible.
he
They
start
give him they give him this much. He don't
yeah.
even work there.
Yeah, they're giving Gabe Kid a lot, and Gabe Kid stinks, so I don't know why they're doing all this.
Yeah, I don't even know if he stinks, but I think he definitely got like gassed up crazy just to kind of be like, oh. You're just okay.
Kenny Omega say that fought in their life. Um, and then uh it ends with kind of like Darby Allin just getting dragged in a
No,
like
Darby Allin did the dragging.
oh sorry, I must have blinked out. I didn't see that. But that happens, right? And then it cuts to commentary, and then commentary are fucking laughing.
I would laugh too, nigga. It was funny.
No concern at all for
Ain't
what
nobody
happened.
concerned about Gabe Kid.
Yeah, the silly stuff. Um, but yeah, that was an addendum or whatever. But later on, Hook gets snippy with Joe, and then Joe just being like, uh, okay, whatever weird shit you're on, we're gonna have your back anyway.
I don't like hook music. The song itself, I'm sure is a fine song. It seems okay, but it's definitely not like an entrance song. It doesn't. It's too like I don't
It's a
even know.
song. Like it's a song. It's not an
It's a
entrance.
song. Yeah, definitely a song.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
not a song I would pick.
Yeah, definitely not something I would have picked either. Um, this is where I'm kind of gonna go on a little blitz. Lance Archer and Wheeler Yuta minutes. Fuck off. Um, the All-Star Tag main event. You said it was pretty interesting. It made me very tired.
Not
Um,
so much interesting. It was just like, okay, this is actually a decent one at least.
okay. Um, Brodito and are
Death
they're
Riders.
not yeah. Oh yeah, that's the match that Yuta was in. Yeah, that match stinks. And then Kenny Omega kind of gets like a write-off here, which I think is very confusing, but it is what it is.
You got the write off there in the All-Star tag.
Yeah, no, I just went back to the All-Star tag.
Uh,
But yeah, he gets a write-off in the All-Star tag. Very confused by that, but it is what it is. The Callis family is big. Ricochet cuts a whatever promo, and MVP does a rebuttal. It seemed Gates of Agony, um, Ricochet are gonna have a match against the Hurt Syndicate. Tony
mhm.
Storm is begging for challengers. Um, huh. Nothing reads to me that you don't really have a division than having your fucking world champion being like, "Hey, I need somebody, please." Again. They do this a lot. Um, next, FCR and ENC or CNC fight again. I don't care. And then FCR, they had a promo backstage with Stokely, who's back already, um, after being assaulted by the boys. Who were they yelling at?
Listen,
Who the fuck was that guy?
I might have missed that promo 'cause I don't remember seeing that.
Some guy like goes in while they're like trying to like somebody walks in their vignette and he was just like he interrupts them and they're just like shut your bitch ass up literally um and
I
they're
must
just
have
like
missed it.
find your partner on Collision, we gonna beat your bitch ass, and I was like okay.
Let me check it out. Hold
um
on. Let me look.
but I,
Stokely.
but I have no idea who the fuck that guy was, never seen him in my life, but he's gonna be wrestling FTR on Collision. NXT.
No, I'm trying to figure who the hell.
Trying to find the
Someone posted a screenshot, but that's spelled Stokely wrong. Nah, I genuinely don't know who it was. Damn, I want to know. Doesn't matter. FTR did have a good match with one of them boys, JD Drake and Adam Priest. What a pretty good match.
mm,
I like what FTR are doing right now. In ring wise, I think they're having really good matches. I think they feel more motivated again than they have maybe like the last year.
yeah, because they get to in their future they get to wrestle one of their daddies. So
Yeah, they definitely feel more motivated. Um,
you
I like
you
what they're doing.
you know they get geek when they get to wrestle an old white nigga. Um, so NXT. Lash Legend defeats Jada Parker, and then Lash goes through the barricade. So it seems like we're just gonna keep that feud going until they're either or most likely Lash is like ready to get at Jakara. I mean, not Jakara,
This feud, this
JC.
feud, this feud is weird because like both of them kind of need to start winning.
Yes, and
So to
then
have them wrestle each other just seems kind of like counterproductive to me.
yeah, but somebody's up and somebody's not. Remember, Jada got a lot of title matches before Lash Legend did, or at least
Yeah,
single
that,
titles.
that makes it even
So
worse. Just keep losing them. You know, I hate
yeah,
when the
so
niggas do that. I hate when niggas just keep losing title matches after a while. It's like, all right, bro.
yeah, we're gonna get to it. Trust me. Um, Jordan Grace versus she defeats Callie Armstrong. Shout out to the Evolve gang. She is your Evolve Women's Champion, and I think that she's neat. Um, this is a very good showing against Jordan Grace on the show. Thoughts before I go to the next part?
No, it's fine, man. I think Jordan. I mean, I think Callie Armstrong is pretty good for someone who's been wrestling for such a short amount of time.
I agree. Um, and then it seems like the Blake Monroe comes out and then she starts beating on Jordan Grace and they start beating on each other. I thought the brawl looked pretty bad. Um, once what is it? The part well like the part of the brawl where Blake kind of like phrasing, but like when she's on her back, um they're not she's not throwing punches or any kicks, so it just looks silly. Um, it just looked really stupid. But yeah, it seems like that feud's going to continue. The match was good, but I don't really think that this feud should continue, in my opinion. Cause
Black shouldn't be on that show no more. Actually, both of them can go. This is
I
definitely one
was
of them. Both of these guys can go. Both these girls can go. Type of feuds.
I was talking about Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
Oh,
Does that statement remain as Last Legend should go?
yeah.
Or
She can go. She can go.
okay, but Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace can also go.
Well, Blake
Just
Monroe just got
clarification.
there, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just asking
I
for
don't think she should
clarification
go
here.
anywhere. Yeah, I don't think she should be going anywhere. She got to still figure out who her character is. It seems like they're going with the whole what did Vic Joseph say? Like what did he call her?
I don't remember.
Man, he called her what did he call her? Vic Joseph. What did he call it? What the woman from hell? What he called her? A woman from hell.
That's not a bad little thingy name or whatever. It's not bad.
Vic Joseph had a good little zinger yesterday too. Oh, I wish I remember what he said. It was really fun. He made Booker T like break.
Uh, uh,
What did he?
sorry. Normally I do remember a lot of Vic Joseph's like calls, but I don't I don't remember any right now.
It was about Josh Briggs. I just don't remember exactly what he said.
Oh,
Oh, he called him the American Jackass or something like that instead of American Badass.
oh,
It was something like
nigga,
that. It was really funny though.
you couldn't get me to pay attention to the Josh Briggs minutes in this episode. So
He getting heat though.
my thing is weird because it like is it Sammy Guevara type heat or like like is he actually doing something to be hated? Because it seems like he just started
Well, he
out
he
with
did
like the
last
Sammy
night.
Guevara shit, and now he's just like being an ass. So
Well, I think the Undertaker gimmick was pretty funny. I thought that was funny.
okay, but yeah, and then Hank and Tank with Oba and Ricky, they defeat Dark State. I don't think that Dark State is
I really like that promo they had.
Dark State or
The Dark Day promo video they had.
oh yeah, it was
That was
fine.
really good. That was really good. I thought they probably should have been to something like that. But I guess you needed those like moments to happen first before you could even do the actual promo.
Hmm.
Because like they referenced so much stuff. And also I didn't realize how long they had been kind of planting a siege for it. Like with the Dion Lennox stuff with Oba. I don't remember him even saying that to Oba, and Oba like brushing him
Oh,
off like that.
yeah, yeah, I remember that. And shit, was Oba wrong to brush him off? Nigga lame.
Nah, but I just thought that was really interesting that it went back that far and that they thought that
Hmm.
out so well in advance. And they were like, hey, we're gonna put the Dion guy in this group.
Yeah, that's this group that kind of just whatever. Um, they lose though, so
You don't like anything today, huh?
no, I just don't think that
I
Dark
think the match is
State.
bad.
No, I don't really think this match is bad either. I just don't think that like because Dark State is our new NXT champions. Um, so I don't really think they should just. I don't think they should still be losing like that. I know this is like their first match since, but like they shouldn't really be
It was a
losing in my
goofy. It
opinion.
was a goofy way to lose.
Yeah, so that's just where I'm at. It's not out of like disinterest or anything like that. I just don't think they should really be losing like at all. Um, especially to like I know Hank and Take are like an established team, but like
Well, to be fair, they lost off a distraction. It wasn't like they got beat like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
straight
yeah, but
up.
like but still, um, their Dark State should be moving like a well-oiled machine because they are. They have like a brotherhood between all four of them versus the team that only has like half the people in, have like that shit together, you know? That's just it.
But
Nothing
who
too
would have
deep.
expected to lose? Who would have expected to lose that way? In defense of Dark State, who was expecting that? They gonna teleport.
I Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, and then also I wouldn't I just wouldn't have it happen. I would not have it happen, but I understand that people really did like it. So it is what it is.
Did you not like the finish?
Oh no, I think it's
I thought it was
fine.
pretty funny.
I think it's
I thought it was
fine.
pretty
I
funny.
just don't think that Darkseid should be losing. That's it.
Hmm.
Um, because like they just became tag champs.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. That's all. Um, Josh Briggs versus Javon. And I wrote in parentheses another meaningless detour for Javon. Um, and then Briggs defeats Andre Chase. Now, if you want to talk about
Well,
something that I don't like, is this.
what should Javon be doing at this point? He already lost the title match again.
But and just like the same with Darkseid, like I just don't think that he should have lost. I thought the match was fine, but you look on the prediction show, I say he should win.
Against Oba.
Yeah, because like right now, like you have him losing and you have him doing this for what? Like, what does this
To get
legitimately
to,
lead to? Another title match where he loses?
I
I
think the next. I don't think he loses the next title match though. That's the thing though.
My
I don't
thing
think they
is
have him
that
lose it again.
I don't want to say like I'm losing faith in the motherfucker, but I'm just like he gets another title match where I'd be like, nigga, another one?
Yeah. Hopefully it's the one that does it. I'm telling you, this is very Jeff Hardy coded when he won the title. They had like five chances before he finally get it.
What number are we at with Javon?
I don't know. Like third was like the third one he's at.
He loses what is it? He loses that triple threat with Sean Spears and Ethan Page. He loses against Ethan Page. I think he loses to Ethan Page like in a title match setting like twice. So that's three. He loses to Oba. He loses the triple what is it, the triple threat at Stand and Deliver.
Wait, the Ethan Page matches weren't for the title, were they?
I oh yeah, it might have just been one for the North American. Unless you only want to count the NXT title.
Yeah, I'm talking about the NXT title.
Just the NXT title.
Yeah.
Um so the Fatal Four, the triple threat, Heat Wave. So three. Um yeah, hopefully fourth time is his charm and not another one. Cause I don't know. I just don't cause like all right, he takes this detour with Josh Briggs, right? Right?
Yeah, my question is just what else would he be doing
No, no, no,
otherwise?
no. I I don't really know. But follow my train of thought here, right?
Hmm.
He's on this detour with Josh Briggs. He does this feud with Josh Briggs. He wins. What is this feud preparing Javon for? Like, how does this help him grow? Because it's just fucking Josh Briggs. Like, yes, it would be another match for him to have and, get some reps in to get better, even though he's already great. But, like,
I think he just has to come back from the bottom, get his confidence back. I think that was the whole point of the promo is he lost his confidence, and I think he needs to get it back.
mm, I just don't think that confidence was his issue losing, but it is what it is. I
It
am.
was that's what he said. He said he had too much confidence. He didn't listen to anybody, and that's what cost him.
But did the nigga not listen to Taker and say, go get
Huh?
it?
But he's talking about after the fact when on the warm up to the match he was just like I didn't listen to anybody. I was telling everybody I was gonna win. I told my family I was gonna win.
Nigga believed in himself too hard, and now we're here. Whatever.
Yeah,
And then Josh Briggs defeats Andre Chase. Whatever. And DIY returns.
with their old music
Yeah,
and their
which I
old
was just
gimmick.
like, that's cool with me. Um,
Mind you, their heels are on the main. Doesn't even make sense.
well, they're not on the France tour, so you niggas get comfortable. And NXT, what is this? NXT Homecoming is on the 16th.
So
Is that like in
who do you
2 weeks?
think his Trick's partner is gonna be? Only
Could be
person that will make
Wesley.
sense is Mello, but I mean, why
I
would
mean,
Mello team with him?
yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't make
It
sense.
is Melo on the France tour or the European tour?
Yeah, Mello was in
I
France.
wouldn't I wouldn't send him to NXT for this, honestly. I'm gonna be real. Um,
Then who the hell is Trick's
Wesley
partner? Trick
Wesley.
said he had history, could but they never
Uh,
teamed before.
I mean, for a few weeks now, Wesley has been Trick Rider 331.
Yeah, but he had definitely been trick riding.
So it could just be Wesley. Anybody else that he would have history with, it could be Ilya Dragunov. It could
They
be.
ain't no damn Dragunov. Dragunov,
I'm just saying, just people
Dragunov.
if it, who people who are not mellow. It could be Ilya Dragunov. It could be Pete Dunne. Um, that's about it. If it's not mellow, it, I hope it's not AJ Francis. But yeah, those are people who he has like history with that isn't mellow. So those are people you should probably have on your radar, um, with predictions,
No, fuck it.
folks.
Just put Mello in there. Who cares? Dude, it didn't even that didn't even make sense anymore. Why DIY even there with their old gimmick? No explanation.
I would honestly, I would just hate for Melo to fucking fly all the way the fuck out and then just team with fucking Trick as if they don't have any animo.
Well, I'm
Well, I
going to
guess like
assume
since
he
that didn't
lives in
make sense to
Florida.
me.
I'm going to assume Carmelo lives in Florida. I don't think it's like
Oh,
a
I
big journey to fucking Full Sail.
from Europe?
They're back from Europe already. The tour's
Oh, they
over.
are. They are.
Yeah.
Oh, and why I read. Never mind. I read something, but
They're
never
doing
mind.
a tour in Europe in January.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. And they're gonna be there until like fucking like February, right?
No, it's just the road to Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, because the Royal Rumble is overseas, right?
Yeah, it's in Saudi, yeah. So
Okay, yeah, fucking send if the tour's already over, yes, just send Mello.
yeah,
Fuck it. Who
I'm
gives a
pretty sure they're
shit?
back in the States because Chicago is SmackDown, so
Oh,
they had to be
okay.
back by now.
Oh yeah, then fuck it. Yeah, just have them do the thing.
Also, side note while we're on it, Clash in Paris, first of all, crowd, incredible. And
Yeah.
that stage, that might be one of the best stages they've ever done, like a non-Mania.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful stage. Um,
Um, I liked Clash a lot. I had a lot of fun watching. Um, what is
I thought
it?
the main event was a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought that that match was not. I'm gonna be real. I didn't think that match was particularly interesting. And Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Not good.
Ugh, nigga, ugh. Like you give me Lyra, what is it? Lyra Bailey, Bailey Lyra, all this sort of like variations of the shit. And then we go to this. Brother,
It,
ew.
it definitely felt like Nikki was still she's still
Nikki need
not.
to get them reps in, bitch.
Yeah, she didn't have enough reps in to be doing matches like that. But also, I don't think this match was supposed to happen if it wasn't for Naomi getting
Uh,
pregnant. So
oh yeah, and then also Liv getting injured.
yeah, so I think a couple of
Well,
things.
honestly, just one thing after another.
Well, Liv getting injured would cause Naomi to be
Yeah.
to be pregnant, but it caused her to be the champion, which didn't cause her to get pregnant. I don't know how that didn't call her that, but I can
So
imagine.
so Liv Morgan is gonna be the godmother.
It all adds up. I really think about it.
Makes sense to me.
But back to
Um,
NXT.
well, shit, it's over. Ain't nothing else.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's the show.
Yeah, well, I
Um,
guess that's all it is.
yeah. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is in the show notes. Um, yeah, we'll just see you guys next week. I don't think there's a show to watch this week, so we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.